Our 84 overall quarterback is in the middle of his junior year with the Wisconsin Badgers, and his biggest game of the season was on the horizon. Clokus just lost to UNC in a heartbreaking fashion, throwing an interception to end a game-winning drive attempt. At 2-1, our schedule was about to get even more treacherous, as in 2 weeks we would be facing the number 3 ranked Michigan Wolverines. This was the team Clokus turned down to stay another year at Wisconsin, and we would look pretty silly if Saylor got trounced by them. To make matters worse, leading up to this matchup, Saylor had his worst performance yet, throwing 4 interceptions against Illinois. We walked out with a win thanks to our defense, but that just encouraged a growing narrative that the Clokuses got carried by elite defensive talent. In practice that week, Saylor was stressing. How would we be able to topple the number 3 team in the country if we were struggling against Illinois? Even more pressing, how are you watching part 11 of this series and are not followed yet? Hit that button. The day of the game arrived, and we want to make use of Saylor's legs early, but this defense is all over us. Michigan wanted to force us to throw. On 2nd and 9, we battled pressure and find our tight end open for a first down. Coach calls another QB keeper and there's still no room. But out of nowhere, Clokus breaks out a spin move and manages to get a good couple yards. Now where did he learn that? Despite the strong start, our biggest weakness was about to be exposed. Our red zone offense could do absolutely nothing, and Wisconsin was forced to take 3. Michigan gets 7, and we would love points before halftime. Clokus gets plenty of time in the pocket and releases a pass downfield that's caught and taken all the way to the 20-yard line. And I've got some great news for you guys. In the red zone, we don't settle for 3 because Saylor throws an interception. Our red zone offense had to be the most infuriating thing I've ever seen, but at least we get the ball to start the half. You can't stall out in the red zone if you never get in the red zone. So on 3rd and 10, Clokus uncorks it to Falk, who has separation, makes the catch, and is in for a Wisconsin touchdown. With the lead, this is when we enter the witching hour. Our defense gets a stop and kicks another field goal. Michigan reclaims the lead with a touchdown, but down 1-3 would win it. Clokus failed miserably trying to be the hero against UNC, but now is our chance at redemption. On 3rd and 4, we can't find anyone, and the pass rush gets home. Gotta go for it on 4th down. We get time to find our tight end, and it's an awkward throw, but he would make the catch. Fresh set of downs, and Saylor's flushed out of the pocket. He throws to the only guy he can see, and our running back would have the grab and a couple more after breaking a tackle. Just a few yards to secure field goal range. Past the 2-minute warning, a first down could seal it, and Clokus finds his tight end over the middle to win the game, if we had made the field goal. Now, I'm kidding with you guys. Our kicker is clutch, and Clokus just pulled off the biggest win of his career. It was a team effort, and this was definitely more of game manager Clokus on display, but you can't argue with results. We weren't ranked after the game, but it was a win like this that could give a team momentum for our first ever playoff push. On to next week.